Hey guys, and welcome to this video. Today I want to show you the basics of Adobe Premiere Pro CC, and it doesn't really matter which version you have. If you have 2015 or 2017, it's pretty much the same. So the first thing you need to do is File, New Project. Then you I name it Test, and you can name it. You can pretty much leave all the settings here. Then hit the OK button, and now it took a bit of time, but now here we have our basic windows, and I think it could be a bit different for you. Like here you have some different modes of the windows that you can choose, like where the windows are, but you can use, for example, editing. This is pretty much what I use, but I just drag the little windows a bit more into my directions. So I have this settings, I don't know why. So first thing is importing video files. So I have some some test footage that I didn't release, so I'm just gonna drag in some videos. So the videos need to be MP4 or QuickTime. I think there are many formats you can use, but you can't use AVI. But I don't know if you can't use every AVI video, but for me it doesn't work that often. So I just choose some clips into a folder, new bin, which I name DSLR footage. Okay, let's go in there and post the videos. Oh, that doesn't work. Okay, we need to drag them in there, so with the mouse. So now we have the clips inside the folder, the bin, and now we can get a sequence. So for me, I use because I have a digital SLR, I go for 1080p with 25 frames per second, because that is what I filmed. But I want to have a good view of the video, so it doesn't lag when I edit. So I have 360p for editing, but at the end you will have a normal 1080p footage folder. And if you have sequence, if you have a camera that has like 720p or 4K, you can just choose that. So go in the folder, and we just get the first clip. It's just a test clip. Here we have the clip and the audio. So here I just want to have this part until I zoom out. Okay, so what you do is you drag with the mouse. Yeah, so then the next clip, we have this clip of me going up there, and if you want to have the clip beginning here, you just hit the I button on your keyboard, so the letter I, and where you want it to end, you just hit O. Okay, now you drag it in there. You can also hit the R button, the letter R, and then you can just make it shorter, and then the time will be faster. Then it will be like 166% the speed. Okay, but I don't want that, so edit, undo, edit, undo. This is how you undo it. And you can also hit Control Z, I think. Yes, oh, redo, we want that clip there. So then the next clip. Okay, we have, I don't know, I filmed this a while ago, so I didn't have so much what I could do. So yeah, we have this clip. Well, that's enough. I hit the V button on my keyboard, so I can use. Also, these are the tools which I'm hitting, so you can also just manually tap it. This is Razor, for example. You want to cut one sequence into two sequences. Yes, and also if you want to delete this, you can also hit cut, but you can also use Control and X. That also works. Okay, or you could just undo it. So yeah, this is my sister climbing in a tree. I'm not gonna use that clip. Just next clip. Here, next clip. Bicycles. Okay, my sister. Okay, I'm gonna use this clip right now. And O dragon. So right now we have some clips. I'm just gonna edit some more clips and yeah, gonna make a time lapse of that. So you can also hit ripple delete when there are two clips which have a space. We can just hit ripple delete and you have no space in there. Okay, I like this. So now I'm gonna show you how to apply slow motion real quick. So we want from here. So I just hit C on my keyboard to get to the razor button, which is this one, and V to get to the normal. So we have C and let's say about here. Okay, and now we need just to go to this clip and put this a bit away and hit R on our keyboard and just drag it to 50%, about 50%, and now we have a slow motion here. But the problem is that I didn't film in 50 frames or 60 frames a second, just 25, and it looks a bit blurry because of that. So I'm just gonna leave it without slow motion. Okay, so now we have some clips. Now let's just start with some music. So I have some copyright-free music from No Copyright Sounds. And that's also important when you want to upload your video to YouTube. You need all the rights for your video, for your music, because otherwise you won't get monetization. And if you are very unlucky, your video can get deleted by YouTube. So this is just from No Copyright Sounds. So just drag the audio file with a left click on the mouse in the audio channel 2. So here we have the music, but the thing is you can still hear these files. And so if you don't just want that you just hear the music, you can just hit the mute button. So all clips in this order are muted. Now you just hear the music. But if you want to hear some of the noise, you can just leave it, and you can just go here, double click, and then effect controls and go to audio, and you can just select the volume by levels and decibel. Yes, and for example, if we want to hear the audio, let's say from this clip, so then we just need to cut here and here. This audio needs to be a bit less, so here we have keyframes. So we can start here with a keyframe at the beginning, at the clip, so keyframe here. And also at the end, we need a keyframe. And then after this keyframe we have 0 dB, which is normal. Then we hit another and we get -10. That's not so loud. And also here -10. So now it sounds like this. And you heard how the sound got down a bit. But I would use a bit more than -10. But I'm just gonna leave it like this, I think. No, I'm just gonna get this away. You can just undo the keyframe, but it's a bit picky. Maybe. I don't know, but let's just delete all of them. So, -30. I'm gonna make a short time lapse. Yes, okay, but I'm not gonna leave it. This is just for showing purposes, and I'm just gonna leave that out like this, because it doesn't look good. So now we have a sequence that you could basically export or render, I don't know. Yes, and let's say that's that last clip. So we want to, oh, there's a drop that is a bit dumb. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it till here. Then I'm gonna cut it like this, and at the end I'm just gonna add a fade. Go to audio effects. No, just type in by audio transitions. You go to crossfade and just constant power. It is a good fade at the end, and I'm just gonna make it a bit longer, so now it sounds like this. So it gets faded out a bit. And you can also manually do that by just going to audio and then do this by keyframes. I normally do this in my videos. So now we have a video that could be that you can render. So now what you need to do is hit Control M on your keyboard. Control M, or you can also just go to File, Export Media. That's the same. So what you do right now, you just go here, format is QuickTime. For YouTube it's better to use MP4. And so H.264 is a good renderer for YouTube basic if you don't want that good quality. It's also good quality, but yes, match source high bitrate, that's cool. And output name, you can just name it. Okay, I don't know what was there, but okay. Match source high bitrate. So now we need the settings here. You can choose your resolution. If you want, you can just use 720p, which is HD. This is full HD, but I'm gonna leave it like this, 25 frames per second. That's all okay. But now this is VBR One Pass. If you want, I can make another video about exporting or rendering, where I just go over the settings here, because this is a bit complex. But for basic rendering, it is okay to use VBR One Pass and about 20. I would use about 20, which is okay for YouTube. For full HD it's 20. That's pretty good. For 720p like about 15, and for 4K at least 40 or so. So now you can use maximum render quality, but I never use one of these. Then you need to use entire clip. But if you see that you selected too much, you just need to use clip in out or custom. You can just customly set where the endpoint is. So here we have 514 megabytes. I don't know why, because it's just a short clip, but who cares? And you can also use constant bitrate. This is I don't know the English word. It's just not constant. But constant bitrate, you have always this bitrate, but normally you get a bigger file, I don't know. So just VBR One Pass, I'm gonna use that, and I'm gonna render it by hitting the export button. Then the audio gets rendered, and after that the video file. So at the end of this video you will see the end result. So bye, see you in the next video, and hit the like button and subscribe.
You stole my heart of gold after my silver soul. Can you dig any deeper now? You cashed in on my promises. You know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out. 'Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. A little stronger now.